Welcome to the Retro Video Store Podcast.
Welcome everyone to the Retro Video Store Podcast. I'm your host Eric.
Hi Eric.
That's my co-host Neil.
I'm Neil. I can't say it. It's Dave's here.
Dave's here.
Yeah, fuckers, I'm here.
We had to hit record really quick because we were already ragging on Dave and laughing our asses off, and we're just like, "Oh, we better start recording. We better get going on."
Oh, and you know what the great thing is when it's just the three of us, it's politically correct.
Yes,
That's the best part.
Yes, we're going to try to refrain from using the R word in this movie, in this podcast. Sorry, but they used it in the movie. That's for sure.
Yeah, a couple times.
Yes. Yeah. Today is the final of our three Stephen King movie little trifecta of maybe not so great Stephen King adaptations. But I think out of the three that we've watched, Maximum Overdrive and Sleepwalkers and now Dreamcatcher, I think Dreamcatcher is the best one out of the three.
Yeah, out of the three, definitely ranks at the top.
It was definitely made by more competent filmmakers and with a better cast. It's just didn't really sum didn't really make the total wasn't as good as the little parts in the movie. It's interesting for sure. But hey, Dave, you're here for 2 episodes in a row.
Yeah, I wish I wasn't. I like that.
That's just because you're getting paid now. You don't get to get salty.
Oh God, I like my confidence every time before I log in. I feel good about myself, and then I leave the show and wonder why I'm even part of this. You assholes.
Friends are good. Friends are always hold you in check, and we humble each other. So keep ourselves our feet on the ground.
Yeah.
Keep reaching for the stars.
God damn. Dun, 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 dun.
So today
two
we're
strong
talking about
tobacco pouches, and I just hold on. I just want to say, to get through the show, what I do is you assholes start talking. I put in 2 strong tobacco pouches, and I just sit back and catch a buzz and just sit here and wait until I hear you guys sign off. So I just put them in, and I'm ready.
Are you on the Zyn train?
Nah, I do Rogue.
Oh, is that like Zyn though?
Yeah. Just since I quit chewing, like I gotta have something. I already quit drinking. I quit smoking. I quit chewing. I quit masturbating. I gotta have something in my life.
You quit masturbating?
Okay.
I don't believe that.
You owe us the truth.
Yes. Don't. Yeah. You can't lie to friends.
Yeah. Yeah. You heard it.
Guys bending steel frying pans with one hand. Don't lie to us.
The sound of one hand clapping.
Looking like the guy in the M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Yeah.
He's not even lifting weights.
So Dreamcatcher from 2003 is our movie for the week. Another Stephen King adaptation. And hell of a cast, I must say. Really good cast in the movie. But before we jump in, let's do what we always do. And let's start with Dave. Dave, what did you watch this week?
It's 2 weeks in a row. Thanks. Thank you, Eric. I watched an interesting movie about small town cops in New Mexico. It's called Maggie Moore's. It's got Tina Fey. I can't remember the other guy's name. John Hamm, Tina Fey, a couple other people. Pretty good cast, but yeah, I mean, one guy has a wife named Maggie Moore. He doesn't she finds that his friend has child porn or something, so he hires somebody to kill her, and then everybody's on the trail. Then he realizes there's another Maggie Moore in town, so he gets her killed too. And it's just kind of it's entertaining. I mean, it's not great, but it was entertaining, and it was shot in New Mexico, so had that New Mexico flair.
What was the new movie by Ari Aster that was shot in New Mexico too?
Eddington was great.
Yeah, Eddington. It was good.
Oh, I loved it. Yeah,
I heard it was pretty divisive.
Oh yeah, and then I watched. This is the other thing too, and I just want to say, for nostalgic reasons, I watched the new "I Know What You Did Last Summer."
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I don't know what made me decide to hit play on that. But I just want to say, like, you know what? I don't care what people say. I still love Jennifer Love Hewitt, and yeah, there you go. There's what I watched this week,
All right.
and this piece of shit movie, of course. So,
Neil, how about you? What did you watch, Neil?
Watched Frankenstein.
What'd you think?
That was pretty good.
Yeah, definitely.
Kind of had like fairy tale like vibes, like the colors, the sets. The whole damn movie looked freezing cold. And then we threw on this movie, and the whole damn movie looked freezing cold. Yeah, and of course, watch this, and I was thinking, like, there's got to be a successful Stephen King adaptation out there. There's got to be one. I watched The Stand, the new Stand miniseries. That was pretty good. So then, you know what? I'm going to pop on Misery. I'm going to watch Misery.
Yeah.
So watch Misery. That was pretty good. But I don't see why they edited out all the commercials from when we watched this made-for-TV movie.
Are you talking about the quality, or talking about that it should have been a made-for-TV movie?
Yes.
Okay, the quality and that should have been a made-for-TV movie. Yeah.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they tried. They'd shoved everything they could into this fucking sack to try to make this movie work.
Yeah,
we're going to explain it. No, just shove it in, just shove it in, just shove it in, and just keep going.
Mm-hmm.
So much like my wedding night.
Your sack was full. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, still got that hospital mug too, dude. Good for you. I see it.
Still rocking it, but I'm ready to hear what Eric watched this week.
Thank you, David.
Yep.
Did I talk about
my cup's bamboo and so festive? Look at that. Look how festive. Mm-hmm. It's made out of bamboo. Thank you.
Did I talk about Alien Covenant last time? I can't remember.
Oh, fuck. You nerds talked about Alien last time. Go ahead. Keep it going.
Okay. I think I watched Prometheus, and then I watched Alien Covenant. So we watched Predator. We talked a lot about Predator last week, I think.
Oh, you didn't talk about Alien. You talked about Predator. You fucking nerds went off on Predator. Let's hear about Alien.
Yeah. So I watched Alien Covenant, which is... I hated it the first time I watched it, but this time I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. It marries really well with Prometheus. Like, you can watch one right after the other. And it's entertaining. Stupid scientists, just really dumb people.
What does your cat think?
Ari, what do you... Smokey, what do you think? Smokey? I don't know why he picks every time I start recording the podcast to meow. It's weird. He's quiet all day.
You are one cat over the maximum from wanting to talk to my manager.
We do have 5.
Like I said.
Yeah. So I watched Alien Covenant, but then I didn't really watch any other movies this week. It's kind of weird. I didn't really have much time. I wound up playing a lot of video games, which I don't really normally do. I've been playing Diablo 3 again. Started playing that. And then I watched some true crime called Seduced to Kill. And it's a series of true crime stories where either a woman convinces somebody to kill for her. And the first one was the guy who was like a lieutenant in the fire department, and he found a new young lady who he divorced his wife for. Then eventually she finds somebody to kill him, and she finds some dupe to kill her husband. And the guy she picked was holding the shotgun that he murdered the husband in his Facebook profile. So we weren't dealing with rocket scientists in this one. Oh.
Wow.
What is going on? Catcast.
You have a shitload of cats. That's what's going on.
No. Sorry, everybody. Cats everywhere. But yeah, I watched college football, pro football, played video games, and didn't really watch any movies, so it was a little bit different than normal.
Yeah, you're going to shut that fucking thing up or not?
Shut that fucking thing up.
Put it up there on the mantle with the rest of them. Your little cat mausoleum.
I'm not sure which one it is.
Buster.
It's Buster. Can you go scare him off? Such a shithead. All right. I had to edit that part out, but he was just scared off, though.
Okay, good.
Shithead. All right. But anyway, college football, pro football, video games, and not very many movies. So, yeah, I need to get back in the swing of things and watch some movies.
Played a lot of bagpipes this week.
Cool. How's it going?
Tons of fun, man. I got some brand new stuff, and I got my pipes all set up, and was making some pleasant noise out of it, and enjoying the shit out of it. So much fun. Of course, playing at memorial services, which is not a good thing, but
Yeah, it's not fun.
Playing and yeah, when you get done, you're like, yeah, fucking sounded great. Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss.
Yeah. So Stephen King, lots of good stuff, lots of not some mediocre stuff, and lots of not so good stuff. Right before we started recording, and before Neil jumped on the recording, we were talking about Stephen King tropes. What are the things that he loves to write about? And magical children, magical special needs children.
Special
Magical.
needs? Was there a shorter, more succinct?
There's more succinct way. I said that, but I'm not gonna say that, and not to be too incorrect. Magical old people, magical black people, magical black old people, and magical special needs black people. There's some sort of combo in that. Lots of magical kids who have psychic powers, abusive parents, alcoholic parents, mean moms, bullies, 50s greaser style bullies. It's always there.
Train tracks.
Yeah, lots of train tracks, lots of sewers. Yeah, that's.
How lucky were these four friends when they were searching for that dead body, found that magical kid getting bullied, and were able to? Oh, wait, no shit. Never mind. Two different movies all put together.
Yeah. So I was reading about this, that you can kind of forgive Stephen King for this convoluted mess because he got hit by a van, was in the hospital, almost died, and was writing this freehand in notebooks while addicted to OxyContin, and doesn't really remember writing the book. And since Stephen King can option whatever he writes, somebody's going to buy the film rights for it. So there you go. That explains why this this movie came about. Stephen King's OxyContin addiction, and apparently the shit weasels are an analogy for his constipation while he was addicted to OxyContin. Yeah. I was watching some other.
Here's the problem I got with that, because I've had some pretty major surgeries and I've been on that stuff, and it's just the worst thing because I had like metal going into my knee holding it in place. I had like a halo, and there's no getting around it. I needed it, and then about 2 days in, looking at the people in the hospital, like, hey, when am I going to go to the bathroom? Oh, this stuff will constipate you. You got to be really, really careful with that. Things you could have told me 2 days ago. Yeah, I did what any self-respecting New Mexican would have done. I had a friend bring me some of the spiciest food they could get a hold of, and then damn near didn't make it in there. God bless the nurses.
Induced pooping with green chili.
Oh, so good.
All right, so more tropes. Maine, blue chambray shirts and work boots. Every male protagonist in this he wears a blue chambray shirt with work boots and can strike a match with his thumb. Always.
Have you been ever able to do that? I've seen that in movies so many times.
I've been able to do that.
The dude in oh my god, Pet Cemetery, he was lighting the things with his fingernail. You ever been able to do that?
Or Jed or whatever his name is. The ground is sour.
The ground is sour out there.
I won't go into too much detail, but I saw an amazing way that somebody lit a match one time at a strip club. I'll share it with you guys later.
Okay, thanks. Yeah.
Well, color me curious right now.
Yeah, you have to wait till after the podcast.
This movie was full of weird.
Nobody's gonna judge you either way at this point that's been listening, no matter what you say. I'm
So
curious.
there was a lot of weird.
Did she put it across the room and maybe project a ping pong ball at it, an adhesive ping pong ball, and somehow that struck it? Or is it one of these?
I can't tell you.
Were there animals involved?
This is a family-friendly podcast. Let's hear what Eric has to say.
Family, okay. Whatever.
I kind of went into a fugue state there. I didn't hear anything you were saying. Yeah. So there was a lot of Stephen King type things in this movie.
Oh, yeah.
So many little the SSDD.
It says DD.
SSDD or fuckery and fuckaroo. That was one thing, and the Scooby-Doo thing.
You always, and it's the one guy with the glasses that's always like a little bit like rapid talking that always comes up with these things. Yeah. Yeah,
lots of really weird. If you have a low tolerance for King-isms, this is not the movie for you.
Yeah, there's always like the Ready Freddy, or it's like the dad with the kid, and they're always like, Ready Freddy, ready whatever. See you later, alligator. It's like, man, I never heard that from my dad at all. Like, yeah.
Shut the hell up and get in the truck.
Yeah.
You want to hit us with the Internet Movie Database tagline there, Neil?
Friends on a camping trip discover that the town they're vacationing in is being plagued in an unusual fashion by parasitic aliens from outer space.
It's a very simplistic Internet Movie Database tagline. It should have been like, telepathic friends who were gifted powers by a special needs kid who may be an alien are dealing with an invasion of butt eels.
If you've ever thought to yourself, what is someone's beehole going to look like when they shit out a 3-foot long alien? You know now. The one thing, as he's sitting on the toilet, I'm like, oh, Jesus. If we see this, I don't need to see this. And he collapses forward, and I'm like, oh, I saw it. It. I have a traumatic story about grotesquely overstretched buttholes, and I am going to tell it on the podcast when the time is appropriate.
Okay. Well, I will give props to whoever did the makeup and effects for this, because
how long are you in the chair for?
Yeah, exactly.
Get that applied.
Yes, they had to take a plaster cast of somebody's butt and then make
They got an apprentice special effects guy. Hey, guess what job you got?
Yeah, so that was gross. And I think that's the one part of the movie that everybody remembers is the shit monster on the toilet with Jason Lee and Thomas Jane. Yeah, that's all I remembered about it. That's the only thing. Well, that's one of the reasons I picked the movie. Is like, God, what was the hell was that movie? And I looked it up and go, wow, this is really weird. And I had never seen the entire movie until we did it for the podcast. And I will say this movie felt long as hell.
Did it feel longer than that Alien?
About as long as that Alien.
Okay. Good times for that. Okay, here's the butthole story. I may have told you the butthole story before. So the wife and I had not been out in some time after having the kid. And, you feel that.
Whoa. Bedroom stuff? Just kidding.
Sorry, I don't want to make here. Earmuffs, Dave. I don't want you to feel bad. So we hadn't been out in some time. When you have the kid, you things just become about the baby and you're trying to figure things out and it's super stressed. You don't really get a chance to go out and be a couple for a while. Well, we had a friend like, hey, why don't you two guys go out to get a bite to eat, have a rest? Because, he had respiratory issues and there was a lot of stuff going on. So we go to this restaurant downtown. We're eating dinner. We got a seat right at the window. And I look across the street and there is a crazy homeless woman who saw us, picked up her dress, turned around and started flapping her beehole at us. Now, not just her cheeks. I mean, her beehole was opening up like this at us. And I just was staring and I'm like, all right, this is what my life is right now. I just wanted a nice night out. So that is my second most traumatic beehole story ever. Seeing that homeless woman's gigantic butthole.
I had a similar experience, and it won't one up yours because yours is grosser, but mine, I had one. I'm not trying to one up you, but this is a tier lower. I was driving home from a coworker's funeral one time, and I was driving, kind of feeling sad, and then I'm like close to the bus stop going southbound, and I see this woman jump off the bus, and she immediately hikes up her dress and shows us, everything, and then just starts doing her business in front of everybody at the bus stop. And it was it kind of, it was disgusting, but it also shifted my mood away from the sadness of the funeral.
I was sad, and then I started thinking about all those experimental German movies I watched in college.
Yeah, and made me think about different things. So,
that Scheiße video, yes.
So, going back to the making of this movie, obviously Stephen King novel, and two really, really reputable filmmakers are responsible for this movie: Lawrence Kasdan and William Goldman. Lawrence Kasdan obviously was a good director and writer, responsible for tons of stuff, and he said this movie basically wounded his career. After this movie came out, he had some other things in the pipeline, and they're like, nah, no, we don't worry about that. We're gonna, you don't need to make a movie for a while. So it kind of hurt his.
Lawrence, why don't you just sit here and take a rest and enjoy the sunshine?
Mm-hmm. So he's responsible for writing The Empire Strikes Back, The Raiders of the Lost Ark, Body Heat, Continental Divide, Return of the Jedi, The Big Chill, Silverado, The Accidental Tourist, I Love You to Death, or he directed that one, Grand Canyon, Wyatt Earp, and then he did Dreamcatcher. So he's responsible for a lot of good movies. He was a co-writer for The Force Awakens and Solo, a Star Wars story. Solo wasn't that bad, though. I think it just kind of, it was meh. It wasn't awful, but it was just, it was all right.
Shut your whore mouth.
I watched it on the plane to Hawaii. That's the one. There was.
Yeah, you were in a great mood. You were going to Hawaii. You're like, Solo's not so bad. Solo's not so bad. You mentioned I Love You to Death. That'd be a good one to watch.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I enjoyed that movie.
So the writer, William Goldman, and he died in 2018. He was 87, but he was one of the people who is most responsible for teaching screenwriting. And he is responsible for the Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid and The Princess Bride. And he's responsible for a lot of good movies and reception for, being influential. He started out a movie called Masquerade, a movie called Harper, Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid, The Stepford Wives, The Great Waldo Pepper, Marathon Man, All the President's Men, the crazy ventriloquist dummy movie Magic, The Princess Bride, Memoirs of an Invisible Man. So he's got some good stuff. And then he did Dreamcatcher, and then he didn't do anything from 2003 till 2015. So, this hurt some careers. Not Stephen King though. Stephen King just keeps on keeping on. And there's more Stephen King movies
there's magical kids out there, he's got something to say.
Coming of age adventures with kids. Like even this year, there was The Monkey and The Long Walk and The Running Man, and there's that. What's the one movie that was like a drama that came out this year? Something about life or something. I don't know, but he was responsible for that year. So he had like 4 big movies come out based on his works. I'm hearing different things about The Running Man. I hear it's pretty faithful and it's actually pretty good, but it's not making any money. It kind of bombed at the box office.
I was thinking about going to watch that this weekend. I'm really curious.
And Edgar Wright directed it, and I love Edgar Wright. He's done a lot of good stuff. So
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Budget was $68 million and made $75 million at the box office. So made back its production budget, but probably didn't make back its advertising and all the other stuff. So was considered a commercial disappointment. Has a hell of a cast. You got Thomas Jane and Damian Lewis. I did not know that Damian Lewis was British, but he is. Timothy Olyphant, Jason Lee, Morgan Freeman, Tom Sizemore. Yep, pretty good cast. Bunch of dudes, though. There's only like two, or maybe two women in the movie that I remember.
I wanted Morgan Freeman's eyebrows to get extra billing in this.
Yeah. He had some, definitely some prominent eyebrows. And a bad guy turn for Morgan Freeman. You usually don't see Morgan Freeman as a bad guy. But he was in this. Did a pretty good job. Do you want to hit us with a critical consensus, Neil?
Sure. Dreamcatcher received negative reviews from critics, earning a 28% rating on review aggregation website Rotten Tomatoes based on 180 reviews. That gives it an average rating of 4.73 of 10. The site's consensus states, an incoherent and overly long creature feature. Metacritic, the film has a weighted average score of 35 out of 100. That's based on 38 critics, indicating generally unfavorable reviews. And audiences polled by CinemaScore gave the film an average grade of C+.
A C+ from CinemaScore is like a really low grade. Usually people are like, it was a B. A B, most people give it, if you get a C+ from CinemaScore, the audience was dumbfounded. If it's a really artsy movie, then it'll get an F from CinemaScore because the audience doesn't understand it. This one, a C+ is just like, ugh. There's stuff coming out of people's buttholes in this movie.
The alien tried to bite my dick. Roger Ebert, he gave the film 1.5 stars out of a possible 4. And he had to say Dreamcatcher begins as the intriguing story of friends who share a telepathic gift and ends as a monster movie of stunning awfulness. What went wrong? ? Ebert thought Jonesy's Memory Warehouse was a highlight and intriguing enough to be the focus of a film, though Dreamcatcher neglects the concept to instead emphasize gore.
You forgot good old Mick LaSalle's review up there.
Oh, Mick LaSalle. Oh, I did. San Francisco Chronicle, Mick LaSalle summed the film up as a likable disaster, and Richard Roper commented that not since Death to Smoochie have so many talented people made such a mess of things. At the time of its release, Stephen King praised the film, stating, "This is one of the very, very good adaptations of my work." He further said the film would do for the toilet what Psycho did for the shower.
He was incorrect.
Yeah.
David, had you seen this movie before?
No.
Neil, have you seen it before?
I've seen pieces of it. I've never seen the entire thing.
Yeah.
It just, there was a bit where I just did not want to watch a Stephen King movie because you read his stuff and you're like, it's so much better as the written word. It's like Clive Barker. There've not been that many great Clive, like straight from Clive Barker's books to movies kind of thing. It's so much better written. And yeah. I don't go out of my way to watch a lot of Stephen King movies.
Mm-hmm.
Although Monkey and The Long Walker are on the list, but damn, there's so much TV. I tried to win the lottery. I really tried to win the lottery because there's so much TV that I want to watch. It was like $900 million freaking dollars. Do you know how many movies that I've wanted to see? I could see them all, Eric.
Yep.
What did you do this week? I watched every fucking thing on Tubi. There's nothing I haven't seen on Tubi. It would be so great.
David, what was your first impression of the movie?
It started off with potential for sure. And then at one point I got a phone call, had to hit mute. And I said, "Hey, I'm watching this movie," and whatever. And they said, "What's happening?" And I said, "Well, somebody just shit something out there, some monster out, and now it's attacking some guy's dick." They're like, "Oh, right on." I'm like, yeah, I gotta go.
Thank God it was cold.
Yeah. I got to go finish this movie. So I don't know. I think it really had potential, honestly. And like you said, there's way too much going on. They probably could have focused in maybe one of the stories, one of the plots, I guess, and really just made it about that. But yeah.
TV movie, man. If they could have just broken this up over 5 nights, they could have told these stories.
Yeah.
I don't see why they release his shit in theaters. Every one of them should be a damn TV movie.
Or a miniseries now on HBO,
Miniseries, yeah. Just do that.
Neil, how about your first impression of the movie?
First impression of the movie? My first impression of the movie was that this was not a movie to be set aside lightly. This was a movie to be thrown with great force. I had such high hopes for this. Especially, you look at the cast, when you get them all together, and they're all just kind of bantering and fucking around with each other. I'm like, okay, that actually sounded a little bit legit. And it's hard to do that kind of dialogue where it doesn't sound like somebody wrote it, where it sounds like everybody kind of had like a lock on their character. Jason Lee was that guy for me. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, okay, cool. I totally bought this. But then it's you ever, okay, 4th of July in New Mexico, some asshole knocks over the Roman candle and it's just firing off every different direction. Then that happened. This fucking thing tipped over. It was off to the races. And not enough time to understand anybody as a character.
Yeah, everything was really rushed.
And then when he's like, it's a schizophrenic alien. Well, I think we just go here and I will just do this now. Ooh, what are you doing?
Yeah, that part, poor Damian Lewis had to ham it up as like his normal character fighting with Mr. Gray, the alien, who's the floppy British guy apparently. Your species has figured out interstellar travel. You're coming here because you got eyes on the Earth. You're like, you know what, guys? To really mold in, to try to catch a hold of these guys, what should we do? We should come up with some cool names. I want to be Mr. Gray. And you're going to be Mr. Blonde, and you're going to be Mr. Brown, Mr. Blue,
Mr. Blue. Why I got a pink? Why can't he be Mr. Pink?
Mr. Brown, that sounds too much like Mr. Shit. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you guys. It felt like there was just too much going on. And David brought it up earlier before we started recording. It's like, okay, it wants to be a little bit of it because it takes place in Derry and there's missing kids and sewers and shit like that. It wants to be a little bit of like Stand By Me, Kids on Bikes, Stranger Things kind of stuff going on. But it also wants to be like an alien invasion movie, a outbreak type quarantine film, and The Thing body horror all kind of mashed together in a weird stew that doesn't quite develop there.
What's going on with you? I feel like I have a giant worm in my chest and I can feel it now move down into my bowels, and I want to shit so much blood I soak the whole room. But then again, which one of us in this conversation can't say they haven't done the exact same thing?
I cannot think of a time where I felt bad, but I've never,
Well, maybe just me.
Yeah.
I was in the hospital for like 4 or 5 days because of that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's not good.
No, I tore the lining of my lower intestine.
Ouch.
Yeah. So my belly swelled up really big and I went to the bathroom and it's just blood everywhere. And then I passed out and then my parents found me. It was a good time. Straight to the hospital.
I had appendicitis. That was probably the worst hospital experience for me.
I remember going and fucking with you, trying to make you laugh because they had to pack that thing full.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yep. Yeah, it was not fun. I was in the hospital. Yeah,
good times.
Yeah. So
good times. Good times. Wasn't that fun?
Kid who played
let's talk about that some more because at least that'll be interesting.
Acting as a child is tough enough, but making a child actor pretend he is a special needs kid is pretty rough. And
what do you have to say about that, Eric? Let's go.
What does Robert Downey Jr. say in Tropic Thunder?
I'm the dude playing a dude who's another dude.
Or never go full. Yeah.
I don't know, it's been so long since I've seen the movie.
Full R word. Never go full R word. I'm going to say it once. There's this clip. There's there's a clip on.
Fuck it, I'll say it. I'll say it once.
There's a clip on Instagram that comes up all the time. It just cracks me up, and it's from that TV show In the Heat of the Night with Archie Bunker, Carol O'Connor, and
Yeah.
and his deputy friend or his co-cop partner is like, you just had sex with Elma Mae Jenkins or whatever, and the guy's like, well, she's 18 years old, she's perfectly legal, and then Carol O'Connor character is like, she's retarded, and that makes me laugh. I'll send it to you next time. Next time it comes up in my algorithm.
I like how you're sitting there. I'm only going to say it one time. I've seen a lot of fist fights in bars, and a guy is like telling a joke. Well, I don't want to use that word. Well, what? I'm sitting there like, well, what word is it? I only want to say it. Then he says it, and then boom, out it comes. Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah. But the plot starts. You see the people as young kids, and they save little duddits from being abused by bullies. Do people really bully that bad?
Maybe in Maine. Okay, Stephen King, as much as he puts everything in Maine, he does not make it look like a place you want to be.
The Maine Visitor Bureau should not endorse Stephen King in any way.
We're beating up special kids and shoving dog shit in their face and cutting kids and finding dead bodies by railroad tracks.
Yeah, exactly.
We got killer clowns and kids having orgies underneath the city of Derry.
I just remember in the book.
That's a reference to the book It, where the children all fornicated in the sewer. All right, let's go.
Yeah. Speaking of It, Henry Bowers, who's the chief bad guy, carves his initials in the fat kid's stomach in the book. Yeah.
Do 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 do.
It makes me wonder how badly Stephen King was bullied as a kid. If that is like,
you've seen those Coke bottles Stephen wears.
Yeah,
that boy was bullied.
Probably not a free ride for Stephen King when it comes to bullying. I do enjoy. It's kind of like his autobiography. There's a book called On Writing by Stephen King, and it's really, really good. The audio book is even better, where he just talks about the creative process and also talks about the accident he was in and some of the stuff going on. And it's a really good book. And if Stephen King narrates it, it's always fun. And he narrates that one. That's a good one worth checking out. On Writing by Stephen King. I love Stephen King. I will defend him for being so dang prolific. Obviously you're going to have some varying quality of work, but some of his books are fucking amazing, and I'll go to bat for. Like the Salem's Lot is so good. It is really, really, really good. True. The Stand is really, really good.
Yes.
A lot of the stories in different seasons. Well, different seasons has the 4 books. There's Apt Pupil, The Body, Rita Hayworth and the Shawshank Redemption. And the breathing method, I think, is one of them. And then there is Night Shift, which has it's either Night Shift or there's another Skeleton Crew, where there's a story called The Jaunt, where these people are going doing this long distance space travel, and it's a short story, but it's always stuck with me. Scary as fuck, or just disturbing as hell. Grandma was a really good one. The Monkey, The Mist. Just tons of those stories are in the stuff. So he has some really, really good stuff. The Shining is really good. The book Carrie, Mr. Mercedes is one of his newer ones, which was pretty good as well. So in defense of Stephen King, he has a lot of good stuff, but you can't bat 1,000. There's going to be some iffy stuff in there.
Well, you throw enough out there, one's bound to stick.
Yeah, exactly. So there are some cool images in the movie. I like when all the animals in the forest are running away. That looked pretty cool, and that was kind of eerie. The story with the friends having the psychic powers after having this experience is cool as well. It's just maybe not as cool with aliens.
Yeah. Boy, that was great. I remember that animals. That was good.
The CGI was not very good in this movie.
Nope. No, this movie's all over the place, man.
Mm-hmm. I know, especially, I mean, with Morgan Freeman does a good job. He's hamming it up. In Tom Sizemore is actually restrained in this movie. Usually he's the one who's freaking hamming it up, but he was he was kind of the more practical of the two military guys. That wasn't too bad. Lots of farts in this movie.
Burping and farting too.
Yeah, burping and farting.
Excuse me, I did like that they both ran for the door and opened it up. So it just gave you a glimpse into what was happening in that man's guts before he shit an alien. I guess bursting from the chest has already been taken. So Steven's like, what could the next best thing be?
Yeah. I watched an interview where he's talking to Brian Gumble of all people, and he's talking about how the movie was originally going to be called Cancer, or the story is going to be called Cancer. But apparently he was recovering from being injured. His wife had a cancer scare or was going through cancer. And he was like really feeling negative about the human body and about going to the bathroom and about all this stuff. So he based a lot of his fears and stuff were bathroom based. So hence this movie, the movie came out that way.
Well, we're glad he was able to work it out.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Hold on. All right, there you go.
Thank you. Jeez.
A little delayed there. I'm sorry.
What's a man got to do?
Even though that part is the most disgusting, I think it's the most memorable. It sticks out, and Timothy Oliphant's character getting attacked out in the snow and is biting as a wiener. Oh yeah, and doing the little weird thing. They don't really explain that much. What's going on with there?
I mean, they show the scene where like you go like this, and you just do this, and we'll all talk in our head. Okay, I was a teenage boy. You were a teenage boy. Dave wasn't, but I mean, does it retroactively go back with the transition? I'm not sure. But I don't think I really want anybody hearing what I was thinking.
Oh God, no. Yeah, nobody. You don't want to be in this.
You don't want to know what's going through an 11, 12-year-old boy's mind. No.
Even now, you don't want to know what's going on in a 52-year-old man's mind.
Well, I mean, at least now we're not shocked. At least now it's like, hey, I thought about that too once. Yeah.
It's good for you. In there. One thing about Stephen King that I do enjoy is that no character is safe. People die left and right. I wasn't expecting Jason Lee's character to die so quickly, and Timothy Oliphant's character just to get killed off so easily as well.
Or a toothpick. Yeah, you fucking idiot! Yes. You deserve to go. I don't care. Not even if they're those kick-ass cinnamon toothpicks that come in the plastic. Remember those? Mm-hmm. Those are amazing. Not even if it's a cinnamon toothpick. Go fuck yourself. You should die over a toothpick.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And would duct tape kept the alien out of the toilet?
I don't know, man. I got some of that Gorilla duct tape. That stuff's amazing. Wrap that around there a few times. He ain't coming through. Plus, I don't think he could get enough traction because he'd have to go around the U-bend and then come back up. I don't see that happening.
Yeah, I don't see either. Yeah, it's porcelain's wet. It's not going to stick, and
just flipping around in there in a big bloody bowl.
Yeah, and if you're a Stephen King protagonist, you're going to get injured too as well. People always get hurt in bad ways when they flip their Jeep over, and he's got a broken leg, which he kind of shakes off. He's doing pretty good for a broken leg.
If it was actually broken.
Yeah.
I broke my leg. Yeah. Don't think you did, Timothy.
Yeah. But the Thomas Jane's character does a smart thing and burns cabin down.
Yeah, no shit. That would have been one of the first things you would have thought of. There is a raging ass monster in that building. Have you not seen Evil Dead? This place is going up.
Yes, burn it down.
And I love that he sat there and fumbled with the matches. I mean, you've got the little death inchworms coming at you. I would have been river dancing over that.
Yeah, everybody has bad fight or flight response when the alien's coming out of the toilet. He can't handle himself. When Thomas Jane is shooting the machine gun, he can't aim worth shit.
All over the
When
place.
he's using matches, he can't use them worth shit. Yeah, just everybody's got
We should. Oh, here's what we need to do. We need to write a New Mexico horror movie, right?
Mhm.
And it'll be like maybe 30, like maybe or 20, like just like 1 or 2 minute stories, and it'll be like the monster comes out, and then some guy goes, "Oh hell no!" and then just shoots the thing, and then reloads, and then shoots the thing and chops its head off, or like, "Oh, they're in the house with you." Oh hell no, they're in the house with me. Oh, you think you're all sick, huh? And then track the thing down and then kill it and chop its head off. And we could just do like a series of New Mexico horror movies and put them all together and release it. Oh, we'd make tons of debt.
Or just burn some sage in the house when it's gone,
Yeah.
Smudge that house.
I broke my leg from the monster. Put some Vicks on it and quit being a bitch.
Yeah, that was this movie is so convoluted. It's kind of hard to describe everything that goes on, all the different themes and stuff, because it goes back to the Morgan Freeman, Tom Sizemore thing, and they have an extended period where they go and bomb the aliens, and they're like, "Oh, we've been through this before." They're going to talk to you using your mind, and they basically downplay everything because they'd seen it all before. And then you see these poor little gray aliens, and they're like waving, and they get burned. They get totally bombed.
But if they've seen it before, who are the morons flying the helicopters? Like, hey, they made it back to the ship. They're going to self-destruct it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they just needed a big action sequence, I think, just to kind of plug in there.
And he's got his I'm not the only one who wants his cool little like machine gun helicopter now. He's got his own personal little helicopter with all his cool electronics and shit on it, zipping around all over the place. That looked fun as hell.
Yeah. And what were you saying about Morgan Freeman flying a helicopter earlier, David?
Yeah, if they're like, quick, get in the helicopter. And I jump in and I see Morgan Freeman like putting on his flight helmet. He turns around with those eyebrows. I'm like, getting right the fuck out. I'm like, nope. And not trusting that. Nope. Just open the door.
My favorite part is Michael Sizemore, man. Okay, so you've got those eyebrows coming at you like this, right? But here comes the death copter straight at me. The bullets are coming, straight at you. But what I'm going to do, I'm just going to stand in one spot where it's easiest for him to aim, out in the open.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe move a little bit to the left right before he gets there. Or move toward it. It makes it harder for him to adjust, and then veer off to the side.
Yeah.
And this would be great for our New Mexico horror movie, because when he gets shot, the people like inside the building fighting, just let him go look and go like, stupid. Perfect.
Do that again, see what happens.
Yeah. A la verga, he fucked you up.
Let's talk about Donnie Wahlberg's acting as Duddits when they go get him from from his house. His mom's like, "Well, he's gonna die. Go take him with
Just
you."
Have him die happy. I wonder if this was the same sort of like, if he was a method actor and this is what he used when he was in Sixth Sense.
Yeah, we get all skinny for the Sixth Sense, and then
Wait, that was Donnie Wahlberg?
Yeah.
And it came down the stairs. It was all the hair that was.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Didn't you? Because when he fell, couldn't you tell from the sound he made? When he fell, he went, oh, oh, oh.
Oh, damn it. You stole my joke. I was going to say the same thing. You did not have the right stuff there. And then.
No, he didn't have the right stuff.
Woo! Yeah. It's so dumb. But he's swinging for the fences, acting wise, really going for it.
Oh, I can top it. Are you ready? You want me to do? Duddits? Are you ready?
Yeah, droopy mouth.
That's it. That's all he had to do.
I did it. Yeah.
I already got the hair.
Then he morphs into this other alien with a stinger.
I'm nuts.
Yeah.
And then those aliens were really like ass obsessed. Like their asses turned into like little like spiky death claws.
What was he going through his brain? I'm like, well, I guess probably constipation. Nothing was going through him when he wrote
Nothing
this.
was
So
moving through him at all.
yeah.
Oh man, when that thing stabbed Duddits in the chest, he was in such pain. When it hit him, he's like, ah, I just want to do that again and again and again and again and again. I just want to keep doing it.
It just you got to give him a little credit for commitment, with the character acting with the Sixth Sense in this. But yeah. And what was with it? I mean, all right, so Jonesy, Damian Lewis's character, the gray alien bursts into like particles in the air, and he breathes them in, and he's possessed. And then the only thing that saves him is that he has his memory warehouse, which seems so stupid at the beginning. Like, what is going on with this? What's he doing? And then it's just an analogy for his memories and stuff. But it
the way
just
he organizes his head. Did you ever watch? Did you ever watch the Sherlock Holmes with Benedict Cumberbatch?
No.
They use that idea. He organizes all of his thoughts and his recollections in his mind palace.
Oh.
So as I'm watching this, that's all Sammy is saying. And she's like, oh, is he back in his mind palace?
What did Sammy think of this? We always look forward to see, hearing what she thought of it.
Yeah. Not happy with you, dude. Not happy at all.
Not happy, huh?
It's one of those things. It was like a Saturday afternoon. And it's like, all right, we got home, we'd run errands and stuff. We got all the laundry going. I'm like, I'm going to sit down and watch this movie. And as soon as I told her, I'm going to sit down and watch the movie, she goes, what'd you guys pick? It's a Stephen King movie. Oh, that might not be so bad. Dreamcatcher. Fuck. And she's sitting there telling me like, oh yeah, here's the scene where this is going to happen. I'm like, when did you watch this movie? She's like, we watched this movie. I'm like, I had no recollection of this film whatsoever. Apparently, I didn't even put it in my mind palace memory thing.
Make it into the mind palace.
No, I threw that into the fire and I burned it. I didn't even save it with the lyrics.
This movie seemed so long to me that I had to watch it in 3 different sessions. Like I watched a little bit of it on Saturday, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm going to play some video games." Then I watched a little bit of it on Sunday, and I was like, "I'm going to watch some football." Then I watched the rest of it today, and I'm like, "Oh, okay," And my overall feelings was, I kind of liked it, but it wasn't good.
It was entertaining. Yeah. It was entertaining.
Yeah, it was entertaining. Sure.
It would have been something that would have been great to have on in the background if you had something else to do. Yeah. But I sat down and tried to power through this whole movie, and it wasn't a fun time. There was just so much of it. They could have taken out some of the elements and just made a much more coherent movie.
Oh yeah, totally.
Like you could have had a lot less of Morgan Freeman and them alluding to this happening all the time, that they're just basically fighting off this constant invasion. You could have just like Morgan Freeman just showed up and like dropped like, we do this all the time. They're here all the time. And you're like, oh my God, they're really here all the time. But instead of seeing his struggle with whatever blue bomb, blue boy, blue balls, whatever the hell their group was called, it was just too much. We could have taken some pressure off Damian Lewis so he didn't have to do all that weird like facial shit he was doing.
Mincing around. Yeah, that would.
Yeah.
No. I know he's like looks like himself for a second, then he's got this evil grin, and then he's
when he drives out of the garage, and he's sitting there, he's like, you're like, oh, fuck, what is happening?
That was a good one, David. You did pretty good.
that was pretty good. That was really nice.
Yeah, I can be an actor. I can make my dreams.
Nobody gets cold in this movie. They're riding around at like 2:00 in the morning in Maine in the winter. With their shit unzipped with nothing on their head. Bullshit.
Yeah. David, I'm just impressed with your you morphed into Damian Lewis as possessed by Mr. Gray there for a second. It was good.
I'm pretty proud of myself.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty proud of myself.
We should be recording the video for this. We could play this back for Dave.
Yeah.
I gotta use the restroom right after this too, so we'll see how that goes. Maybe I will get an alien, and then I'll morph.
They could have jettisoned the entire like subplot of them being young and getting the powers because their powers didn't do shit for them.
Not a thing, really.
Yeah. Even at the beginning when you see them use it in like subtle ways where he's in the doctor's office and he diagnoses the guy on his chair about, you killed your mom or your mom's death or whatever. And he's, get out of my mind. And then he wants to off himself. Then he gets plowed by a car, which comes out of nowhere.
Well, yeah, that's why it hit him. It kind of came out of nowhere.
And that kind of, I guess it was an allusion to Stephen King's accident or something. I don't know. And then Timothy Oliphant's trying to pick up that girl because he found her keys and she finds him creepy as hell and just drives away. So
you think if you'd had that ability since you were a kid, you could have learned how to parlay that better?
Oh yeah, totally.
To get in some action. Like, look, hey, I'm a huge deduction kind of nerd. I bet you if we walk backwards through your day, we could get this figured out. Why don't you let me help you through it? Like a second set of eyes. And then while you're doing it, you just sit there and compliment her the whole time. Do something other than like, and I bet you did this. Here they are.
Well, let me take you out to dinner, yeah.
You going to take you out to dinner at 6:30. Nope. Then you can look at that empty seat. Let me guess what happened here.
Yeah. And it just, I don't know. I liked the characters. I liked their interactions with each other. They could have been friends from the past, but the whole, I don't know how you explain the whole alien, how they win and stuff like that. I don't know. Did we need magical special needs alien guy?
No. See, here's the thing. We don't even have a cabin. We just meet here. If the alien shows, one of us is fucked because we all live so far apart.
That's true.
Yeah. I'm not coming to you guys.
But we do have a magical special needs person in our lives.
His
do. His name is David.
David. We've already seen what happens when you're possessed by Mr. Gray. You know you want to do it. You can stare at your TV all you want. You know you want to do it again. Perfect.
You did. It was perfect.
It's spot on, dude. That's the crazy thing. It's so good. It's so good.
That's so funny.
Holy shit. You want to talk about you just at a party or something like that. Hey, anybody got a special skill? I can do an impression of a guy possessed by an alien in a movie.
Yeah, remember, if you see Little Baby Loses.
People are going to do it. There's going to be one guy at the party. Fucking spot on, bro.
Dude, that's great.
Yeah, fuck. Are you Mr. Gray? He just says that. He's just Mr. Gray.
It's like I'm in the room with him.
Holy shit. So funny. So, David, would you recommend this movie to anybody?
No.
Neil, would you recommend this movie to anybody?
If you want to throw something on while you're cleaning house, doing a little vacuum, putting some dishes away, folding some clothes, perfect movie.
Yeah. Yeah, something you can do and not devote 100% of your attention to it because it doesn't really require 100% of your attention because it's so ridiculous.
Well, the problem would be like if you just put it on, and I did this, and so you come in to check it out, the way it jumps around and so much, like every time you walk in, you're like, what the fuck is happening? So you'd be folding your clothes, you'd hear a noise and you turn around and then, some guy, shitting a monster out of his ass. It's like, what the fuck? And then it turns into dust. It's just, and then, you got the one guy drinking beer and it's attacking his dick. I mean, it's just, what?
Why are they building this Dreamcatcher with this little kid? What's going on? What's going on with this? And just odd. Like Stephen King was just popping those oxys and it's just like, and another thing. And another thing. There's aliens. They come out your butt. Hand me another oxy. Yeah.
Now it's starting to sound a little bit like a South Park episode.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it, but if you've run out of movies to watch and you're like, Dreamcatcher, it's a Stephen King movie, let's check it out. You may be surprised and enjoy it. It kind of depends on your mindset, I guess. I wound up enjoying it more at the end than I did at the beginning of the movie. I was like, God,
Well, and you know the thing is going to get stepped on.
yeah, totally.
You know it's going to get stepped on as it's inching towards it. And okay, did you AI the last bit of the notes?
Yes, I did.
Jonesy is himself again and steps on the final larva before it reaches the water. The immediate apocalypse is averted, but the film closes on ambiguous, bittersweet notes about loss and the cost of friendship.
Yes, I did use ChatGPT for the notes.
Because if you wrote this, I was going to have to text your wife. Something is going on with Eric. This is not normal.
What made me laugh was I was watching some review of the movie, and somebody said it was like if you told ChatGPT, "Hey, can you make me a Stephen King movie?" and then they shout out Dreamcatcher because it is like that. It's got all the Stephen King elements in it in the movie. Yeah, when it comes to plot breakdown, I always AI that because I hate typing down. And then this happened, and then this happened, and then this happened. But all the other stuff I write. It's just this. When it comes to the plot breakdown, I need help because I have a terrible memory.
You don't think Google Gemini would have written a better movie?
I don't know. I have to ask.
ChatGPT.
This is ChatGPT. Yeah.
Oh.
Go with what I know. I'll ask. Maybe I'll try Google Gemini next time. See what it does. But yeah.
Oh, no, I'm all down for the ChatGPT, man. I needed a chunk of code. And I just asked ChatGPT, I'm like, hey, I need a chunk of code that would do this, this, and this. And then it just, hey, try this on for size, and looked at it and copied it and pasted it and slapped it in there. And I'm like, oh, look at that. It worked.
Nice.
All about the ChatGPT sometimes.
In a year from now, it'll just be digital voices of us. An approximation of David, approximation of Neil, approximation of Eric.
Eric, what do you think of the movie?
And then you hear,
well, I feel that the underlying themes of friendship and bittersweet loss overwhelmed the many plot holes. What do you think, David? I am just sitting here alone and touching myself while watching sports. What do you think about the film Neil? F word, F word, F word.
This is not a film to be.
This is not a film to be put aside lightly. This is a film to be put aside with great force. That's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Yes,
that's my Stephen Hawking impression.
I don't know if I could do it.
Go give it a try. It's so if you can get it, it's so much fun. Do it, Dave.
This is not a film to be put aside lightly. It is a film to be thrown with great force.
That's pretty close.
Yeah,
that's pretty close.
And then transform.
Mr. Gray. That is a combination of equal parts of Mr. White and Mr. Black. Black and white and gray.
Yeah, great.
All right, whatever. Fuck off.
What's
Both
next
of you try
week?
to come up with something.
What are we doing next?
Oh yeah, next week we're watching Thanksgiving, the slasher movie for the holiday. It's a lot of fun. Check that out. We'll be talking about that next week.
Yeah. I have seen this film before.
Yeah, it's good.
Did we talk? Was it last year we were talking about it, and then we watched it? Or was it 2 years ago?
I don't know when it came out. I just double check. We did not do an episode on it, so
we didn't do an episode on it, but we did talk about it because it was one of the things. Because some of these movies, like I'll watch a little bit of it because it'll throw it up on the queue, so I'll remember to try to, get that on the watch list.
I think it's on Hulu, if I remember.
Hulu.
Okay, let's end this shit.
Hold on, let me double check for our audience if it's on Hulu. So,
Dave, RVS Podcast 222 at gmail.com.
Yes, check us out, RVS Podcast 222 at gmail.com. Instagram, Facebook, send us an email. And we'll see you next week. Thanks so much, everybody.
Have a good week.
Thank you for listening to the Retro Video Store Podcast.